Today in our 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, we're going to be test fitting the Yakima FullBack 2 bike rack for trunk mounts, part number Y02634. We already have a bike installed on the rack. Let's go ahead and take a closer look here. Starting out with the arms, on the end of one we're going to have the Yakima bottle opener. However, on the other end we're going to have an integrated cable lock which you wrap around the bike in the front and attach it to this point here to secure your bikes to the bike rack. The cradles are stationary, but they do have a super-cush material where the bike is going to make contact with the rack, and this is to help prevent any scratches or anything like that getting to your frame. It's going to grip your bike at 3 points. We'll have 2 zip strips up at the top, as well as one off to the side, and that's going to be your anti-sway cradle to keep the bike from moving too far back and forth and causing bike-to-bike contact. Now, when it comes to loading and unloading bikes, what I recommend is you take that anti-sway cradle and you push it up all the way, and that's going to make unloading and loading much easier, and you're not going to have to go back and forth and shimmy it off when you're installing your bikes. All right, let's go ahead and take the bike off and set it aside. Starting with our zip strips here, we're going to have tabs on each side. You push those in at the same time, and the strips lift right out. Very easy. With the bike rack in this position, I want to give you a couple quick measurements. From the edge of the bumper to our outermost point, which is going to be about here, we've added about 29.5 inches to the rear of the vehicle. For close quarter situations such as parking, we can fold these arms down. Before we do that, we'll go ahead and reinstall our zip strips. To fold these down, there are these gray dials in the center here. You have an arrow that says push up, and we can lift them down. I do recommend that you hold on to these while they lower, because if you don't, they'll fall right down and possibly hit your vehicle. Those folded, now measuring again from the edge of the bumper. Now we've only added about 8 inches to the rear of the vehicle, so that made a pretty decent difference there. How this attaches to your hatch will have 4 points of contact. We're going to have 2 rubber-coated hooks up at the top, labeled as such to avoid confusion, and then we'll have 2 at the base as well. Where it makes contact with your hatch, as well as the rear windshield, there is padding as well to protect your vehicle from scratches and abrasions. And how this is adjusted, in the center hub here, there's this black dial that you push up to adjust it. And for this particular vehicle, we're going to have the hub set it at 5, but you always want to double check that with your instructions. And this can fit multiple vehicles. And there you have it for the Yakima FullBack 2 bike rack on our 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. First, we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.